this is my Deathnote review, and the thing is, everything everyone said heading into me watching this show was correct. After L's death, that shit was ass, bro. That shit was hot. Okay, it wasn't that bad, but like, I was definitely bored with watching it. I think that it's not the same chess match, you know what I'm saying, as L versus like. It's a perfect way to put it. I will say the only good thing, not like watching it, the main guy is really smart, right? Yeah, right? Type shit. But a lot of his smarts also is him just taking huge gambles, and that's what always ends up. And that's what ended up winning it for him the first time. He took a gamble on how Rem would react to everything that was going on with like L likely about to catch Misa soon type shit. You know what I'm saying? That gamble ended up paying off. But and him just losing the Deathnote period, bro. That was a gamble at the end of the day. You never know if you're actually gonna touch a notebook again. You, your stuff could have chosen not to touch it. You know what I'm saying? I do love the part where like when light says like get rid of it type shit, and he forgets that he was ever cared. I do like how he realized like their ideals match. I think that shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? Um, Obviously their ideals match, but I like that they showed that he noticed that shit. You know what I'm saying? I like that. But yeah, the gambling that Light plays is what got him fucked up in the end. You know what I'm saying? he gambled on someone else too much. You know what I'm saying? And that's what ended up getting him fucked up. Him. I mean, he is human, obviously, with a god complex, but like the end where he's sitting here like defeated type shit, like he's panicking type shit. I was just like, bro, this that shit was whack. I ain't gonna lie. The hit him panicking. I would rather him try to stay cool. I feel like if this was against L, he would have never done that shit. He would have never done that panicking shit ever in a million years. In a million years, he would have never done that shit. But I think the second half of this show, or not even half, because it's not half the episodes, but like after L's death, I think it's not as good because bro, the chess match is not there. It's not a chess match. At the start, it always felt like Lelouch was winning, but bro pretty much knew it was like from the start. And the thing is, all the data was erased. So how the fuck you figured out that shit out? So he just took a guess. He was like, "Oh, you're out. No, you're probably get like that's literally what happened, bro. There was no smarts into figuring it out." But now let's talk about the good part of the show with L. Everything was a test match, bro. Every move one player made was a test match. Okay, what's it called? When L made the move to only broadcast it locally in certain like countries type shit, which is what he did in Japan. That shit was fire, bro. That shit was fire, bro. Bro, the way he found out where Light was located, bro, that's what I got up. That's what really put me on the Death Note. If you know me, I am typically, with the exception of this show right here, I am typically a fiend for the smart characters. Characters like Shikamaru. I love someone like shit. His name's like it right. Oh no, I was right. Someone like a Lelouch, bro. I love characters like that. L was fire. It does not get much better than L, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? L was great. You know what I'm saying? Him coming out there telling Light, I am L, revealing that. And I honestly thought, like, I was like, bro, if Light gives him a reaction, bro, you're done, bro. Light knew that if he gave him a reaction, that it was over. But it was all the little chess pieces they made that made Death Note so great, you know what I'm saying? During that time, you know what I'm saying? During L's time. But Light always had a plan for something. Like when he detained himself to try to prove that the killings were still going, because the killings ended up still going, and they tried to, you know, fucking everyone was saying here telling Al he was innocent when he's like he didn't believe that shit. It was a gut instinct. It was gut instinct. I am going to make a video, like I'm gonna record this shit right after this one, but like L's victory, like that path that would happen, right? But I think Light how like hmm, hmm. right? But when Light got rid of the Notebook, I think that's when, I think that's when the series became mm, not as good, but it was still great at the time. You know what I'm saying? I still loved every second of it. And when he got his memories back, even better. When his plan was revealed, even better, bro. So it made him forgetting his memories that much better. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was as fun of a watch prior to that. You know what I'm saying? But again, once we started getting to L's death and shit like that, that's when it started to pick right back the fuck up. And when people say it should have ended off with L's death, I 100% agree with that shit. That shit should have ended like that. But it didn't. It did it. That's sad. It should have ended. It should have ended like that because what I watched after, I should not be wanting to sit on Twitter instead of watch the show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah. Like the yellow hair dude, near like bro, we don't care about you. We don't care. This doesn't feel like nothing. I would rather someone. I don't know. I would rather. Yeah, I don't even know because I don't think there was replacing L, and I think that's why the series wasn't the same. That's why it didn't hit the same. Um. So yeah, the ending kind of whack. Not gonna lie. I will say, what's his face? Ryuku writing his name in the Death Note that kind of saved it a little bit. It saved it a little bit. And the one other good thing about it was me anticipating the 40 seconds. Cause at the end of the day, going into it, I was like, bro, they're not gonna die. Cause I didn't know Death Note, but I felt like they wasn't gonna die. But at the same time, in the back of my mind, I didn't know. So I was really like anticipating. I was really like waiting for the 40 seconds. And if it was obviously it's longer than 40 seconds of the show, but bro, that shit. That's probably how that shit felt. That felt the light, bro. That's probably exactly how it felt the light. Lot even during L shit though, like the FBI agent's girlfriend looking into him or fiance looking into him. How Light handled that shit was crazy. He barely handled that shit, but that episode was very fucking good. You know what I'm saying? That's one like the L saga was great. The L saga was great. Um, how much pages does this fucking notebook have though? Let's start there. And how is this man? Are these guys handwriting, bro? Everyone got any handwriting in this bitch, bro. I understand he's like a really smart student or whatever, but like, bro, that shit, that shit crazy. That shit's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That shit was wild. You know what I'm saying? His handwriting got to be insane. I would run out of pages in like 2 days. My handwriting big as shit and sloppy. Not even just that. My shit gonna go cricket down here like that. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what will happen. Exactly what will happen with me. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah. Um, I was about to challenge the 13 days rule, which is what I'm gonna talk about in my next video. And then they always like, oh, what rule would be fake? And then that's kind of how everything happened after that. I forgot to do a rating again like usual. You know, I keep forgetting to do that. Very unprofessional of me, you know what I'm saying? But I give Death Note like a 8, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, probably like a 8. If this was prior to like those final like 8, 9 episodes really like dropped this shit down, bro. Like it really did, bro. Like I was bored a lot. But again, it's not even like half the show, so I can't drop Death Note's rating too far down because of it. But like, nah, I'm giving Death Note like A. It was a great show, but yeah, it's just gonna just stay at A. That's it. But yeah, I just rambled on about my watchings of Death Note, and peace out.